Alright, so assuming we worked out the technical glitches, I think everything should be good. I see you there, Sabrina. I see you there, Alaskan. Hope everybody's doing A-okay. We're gonna check beforehand and make sure, though. Also, Sephro, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Start up the sound, since we're back on the OS overlay temporarily. And it looks like I have remedied the problem successfully. Okay, so as long as my ISP doesn't do anything stupid, don't jinx yourself, Foxxo. This won't be 5 in a row. Alright, so that looks good. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to focus on the first floor. You'll notice I actually have been kind of like working on a few things off camera. Oh, there's something else I want to show y'all too. So it has been a long time, Sephro. Sorry for the afternoon stream plan falling through. My sleep schedule made a last-second decision to tell it to go fuck itself. But yeah, I've been working on this area over here in particular. So this is going to be where the airport's going to go, so we'll finally have a place to use this that won't involve any helipads or towers, especially that second part. I'm from the US, so you already know why that's going to be the case. But yeah, we've also kind of started construction on the first national highway, and this highway, by the way, remember episode 1? This highway is going to take you all the way back to spawn. All the way. No, I wasn't here since like 2 weeks ago. Ah, yeah. But yeah, this is going to be the highway that's going to take you all the way back to spawn, so I'm pretty excited for how that's going to be. I saw, yeah, Trump's trying to sue the IRS. I saw that. I still want to know how the hell that's even legal. And it's all because some guy leaked his tax returns. Like, he's not hiding any secrets. Want to know why? All rich people cheat their taxes. They know how to do it. They've got lawyers that'll help them do it. I'm just saying, guys, that's not really that big of a secret. That's not really that deep or that dark. I will say one thing, though. What's my render distance like? Yeah, that's bothering me a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of, like, mess around with that a little bit. Also, I see you there, Amy. I see you there. Went out to a restaurant. Oh, no. Excuse me? Absolutely not. No. Not unless either of you, not unless you're poly, but, most people generally aren't. Also, I'm not telling you where I got that from. Oh, yeah, that's right. I already did this section of floor. But, yeah, you can kind of see I kind of planned out which areas are going to be apartments. I think it was 750. Yeah, it's 750. And that was a tax return. Tax return, I might add. That was a tax return. Bear in mind, too, I should also add this, chat. I should also add this. You can only get up to $10,000 in an IRS tax return. Or $99.99.99. I don't think I can help you with that right now, Bolt. I don't think I can help you with that, sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna use some smooth quartz. I should use some smooth quartz here. There we go. That's ridiculous. I mean, that might have been all I got back. Why are your streams always so late? Because that's just how I do it. I mean, it's not really that late over here, but for you, it definitely is. Yeah, $99.99.99. So $9,999.99. If you go to the 5 figures mark, they will arrest you for that. Alright, so that looks good. I forgot the restaurant name, though. Yeah, I can't help you with that, but I can allow members onto this map at some point. That's why we're building the highway to spawn. You do have to be a channel member to qualify to get on it, though. Alright, so I'm gonna build the indoor pool, but I'm gonna keep it shallow, because I know these villagers are going to just kill themselves if I do literally anything else. So here's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Oh, yeah, we should also totally, oh, hold on. Why would I do this? Oh my god, I did not mean for that to happen. Damn it. And I wasn't using the Silk Touch one either. So that's just gonna look like dog crap for a second. There we go. What I would do here is, I'm actually gonna move this back just a smidge. Yeah, so we can actually add in some kind of like recliners. You won't believe what happened yesterday. There we go. I forgot the restaurant name though. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's nighttime. I just realized that too. Yeah, we're actually getting to a point where the map we're in is, like, so safe that we can actually be out at night and not have to worry about anything. Did the driver exam? Oh, I hope that went well there. I really do. Yeah, there we go. So now we can put some recliners and a few other things in the back, too. Fail with... Oh, that's brutal. 27 points. Yeah, they make those driver's tests rigorous. They make those rigorous, man. You'll get them next time. You'll get it next time. Still upset about what? Same here, but you know what? The best way we can deal with it there, Amy? Just stick it to those responsible and just go straight to the next stream and just immediately succeed. That's what we're trying to do right now. Also, by the way, we're back on Windows temporarily as well, but I am working on Linux right now. I've already mentioned this to Ashy. So obviously I have her help in all of this. I think we found an alternative to mix it up. So spend your coins now, because there's probably going to be a big economy reset coming. And then I gotta transfer all the commands over. Unless I can somehow transfer stream settings over. That'll definitely be something I'll look into. Oh, shit. Bye. I'm telling you, level 10 enchanting is a pain in the tailpipe. And not in the good way either. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. And then what I'm gonna do over here, we're gonna make 4 stairs. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yours are like $500 in total. Ours are like 4,000 to 5,000 euros. Oh, wow. That's... Oh, so the prices. Yeah, that's gonna be something too. I feel so... Why, Sabrina? Why do you feel stupid? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that should be enough. Never craft stairs with the crafting table if you could avoid it, by the way. Just focus on the positive and get the negative energy under control. Exactly. Get it under control. I've already forewarned Adam, by the way, that he might not have much longer to come get my tails, unfortunately. Because fiber installation in my neighborhood's already completed. Everyone's signing up for it. And I don't want to be here when the ISP service craps out for like 3 weeks straight. Because that would be... guaranteed to, I'd be guaranteed to return to fast food. 65 euros for a single attempt? Oh, I think I'm starting to understand it to some degree now. I don't know. There we go. Another, yeah. Dear God. Yeah, what is it with some people and getting hostile there, Amy? What is it with some people and getting hostile? Oh, shit! Oh my God. Clipping that. That was a mistake and a half. There we go. So backtrack should just be in the E drive. That's how I'm setting it up for permanently. Bread techniques are great for energy and positive things. I second that right there. There we go. Alright, so that's good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually put some... Oh, no! There we go. Okay, so that's good. There we go. Now we're actually doing something. Now we're actually doing something right about now. There we go. The bar's going well. I'm done with it. Ooh, nice. There you go. You got the bar going well. That means you're on the path to making some money. It's actually funny because when I was younger, I wanted to run a restaurant. Then when I turned older, I actually started working in a restaurant. And needless to say, I really should have never considered that a dream at all. Because holy crap, that is more of a nightmare than anything else. There we go. Okay, so now that we got that down, what we're going to do is we're going to start working on this particular section of the pool. I do like the idea of having a ladder, too. Oh God, that is going to be painful. That is going to be painful. Good thing I have Aqua Affinity so I can get this done a hell of a lot faster. Honestly, it'd be really nice if... Well, actually, I have pufferfish, I believe, lying around, so maybe I could do a potion of water breathing. Oh, wow, this thing... Respiration 10! Holy crap, dude. Look at the water bubbles. I don't know, man. If you didn't do anything wrong, then chances are it's another one of those egotistical jackass streamers that we see all over Twitch. Hell, the HCMC 100 community is, like, plagued with that stuff. That's why I avoid it. It's one of my main reasons for avoiding it. My ex used to go to that bar, and I hope I never see him while working there. Yeah, that's gonna be another thing, too. That's kind of my thought. That's kind of something that happened where I used to work, too. Management was getting hostile, and I don't want to see them again. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay, that's good. So now all we need is the quartz at the bottom. Although I'm thinking we put something different at the bottom. Oh, dude. Oh, right. Okay, so now I kind of know what I'm doing here. What's your longest hair? Longest hair? I would say the current one I've got right now, and I'm still not done growing it out. I need another year at least. Another year at least. Alright, so that looks good. And then for the bottom of the pool, actually, I don't want to do that for the bottom of the pool. What I want to do is I want to do, like, some kind of, like, you know, deep slate. We'll do deep slate tiles at the bottom. That'll work perfectly. And then we'll kind of stick to quartz. Also, Neko Girl, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Checking in on you. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing A-okay as well. Just trying to, recover from 4 consecutive burn streams and break the losing streak so we can get back to 0.500 on the year. We're 14 and 15 right now. That cannot stand. Also, thank you for the hydrate there, Alaskan. There we go. Me and my fiance, we're playing this game called Amber Alert, and I think I screamed so loud, I think the HOA does not have that power. The Homeowners Association does not have that power under any circumstances. That is exclusively with public service right there. That's a public thing. I do read every post. I see that, Neko. I see that, and I do appreciate that. I do my best right now, and obviously, I do apologize for, like, you know, that friend being delayed a little bit. I'm hopefully can extract my tails within, like, within the next week or so, because, that fiber installation, I know nothing good's gonna come from that for a while. And you might think, Foxy, you're getting fiber in your neighborhood. That should be a great thing. And yes, you're right, it should be. There's only one small problem. The ISPs in my area, they like to shut their service off for several weeks, like, right after installing it. My post? Excuse me, I'm not having any kids. What the fuck? I'm not having any children. I have no intention of having kids. None whatsoever. Wait a minute. Oh, right, you can't make smooth quartz into quartz brick. I forgot about that. You can only make regular quartz. Okay. I'm stupid. Oh, wait, you already knew that. We'll use deep slate bricks in the indoor pool. I think that'll be perfect. There we go. That's, like, stupid. Like, don't turn it off. I mean, they can get away with it because they're the only fiber provider in the area. Oh, hello, Deep Humor. Oh, Deep Humor was talking about a study. I only caught a brief glimpse of that video. I swear, YouTube is breaking their site on purpose sometimes. Like my dad said to me, happy little accents, I'm not having any kids. What the fuck? I'm not even dating anybody. I'm not even ready for a relationship, pal. So, how would that even be possible? And even if I was, I don't think I've had feelings for anyone I can knock up in, like, years at this point. Did you read the post I told you a long time ago? No, why? I have not been paying much attention. I've had a lot on my plate right now, and I gotta redo the entire switch to Linux, too. I gotta redo all of that now. Also, Mew, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I gotta redo all of that. I'm currently testing it on my old laptop. Like, my old gaming laptop. I'm actually surprised I was even able to get that to work. Turns out I had some extra RAM lying around, although I still want to upgrade it back to 32 gigabytes, but the RAM I have right now just does not work for that. And it's SODIMM RAM too, so it hasn't been gobbled up by AI companies yet, so bonus points on that. And it's DDR4. I'm sticking with DDR4 until the RAM shortage ends. Then I'll probably change out for DDR5. And way more storage than what I have right now. Holy shit, man. There we go. Okay, that looks good, so all we need are lanterns now. And then I got the indoor pool looking real... why do I like this idea so much? Indoor pools and apartments? Oh, right. Well, actually, the area I plan to move to, the apartment I've been scouting, a lot of them have outdoor pools. I don't know why any of them... Maybe the more luxurious ones do it, or maybe that's just a hotel thing. I don't know. There we go. Alrighty. I had fun with you. Yeah. That's my goal. My mom had many kids after having too many shots at a bar. Our family tree connects with... Oh, wow. I want to make a joke so bad, but that is not what I'm thinking of there. Don't do that, Foxxo. Come on. Come on. That's not cool. No Alabama jokes. Alright, so that looks good. We'll do this over here, and then we'll do this. Grab all of our lanterns. Always use lanterns and never use birthday candles, because you will get such a better result. I wanted to DM yesterday, but didn't want to upset you more. I mean, I do forgive me, because I don't have time to be replying to every single DM. I do try my best, though. You know what? I think I have an idea here. And I think we were supposed to put, like, bookshelves or something here. So I think I'm going to put down something there. Yeah, there we go. And then something else there. That's perfect, actually. That's perfect. And then we can remove those birthday candles downright. I actually like that idea. Yeah, because you'll notice something about my builds. I do not like putting birthday candles down. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go back over... Well, actually... Yeah, I think I have an idea here. Hold on. You got my fullest support regardless of what happens, Foxxo. Also, welcome in there, Oven. Hope you're doing well. I do agree there. Like, I've been just trying to have fun. I'm coming under attack a lot, but I've been just trying to have fun. Oh, and actually, I got an offer yesterday, right? From one of the from one of extended family. I'm actually surprised we're still in contact with her following events about a year ago. But anyways, so I got like an offer, right, to become an AI prompt architect. There's a couple of problems with this, but I think the main one would be the high chance of being banned from having any form of social media whatsoever. I'm like 99% sure with the kind of secrets I'd be working with. Yeah, many companies in AI, they would rather me just not. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say I kind of turned that offer down. Yeah, no, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't going to join the other side. Hard no. Yeah, I mean, $90,000 to $100,000 a year sounds nice until you realize that I wouldn't be allowed to have any sort of social media. And on top of that, there's also a high redundancy risk, too. Like, I would probably be in that career field for, like, 3 years at most. I do agree with you on that one there, Neko. That is a hard no for yours true. Like, you know what? I think I'll do this. Of course, don't say that to immediate family, because then I'll just be being paranoid. Also, welcome in there, Lego Motion. Got sweet teriyaki beef jerky. Nice. I see you, Mew. I see you. I do see you over there. Yeah, we're probably going to be expanding the footprint of this city a lot more over the next few days. I plan on doing it during the other side tonight as well. Don't they give you, like, some alt identity or some shit, too? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the AI industry's had a lot of whistleblowers lately. They've had a lot of whistleblowers over there. Suppose it shouldn't be too surprising, though. It's very shady. In fact, they tried to build... I believe Google, actually... You know what's funny is Google, I technically work for them because, you know, this is my full-time job. But Google actually tried to build an AI data center right next to my house. Me and Sumio were discussing it. I've yet to tell him, but a nearby city on the opposite side of town actually, took the offer that Google was trying to bring up. It's like, no. Yeah, no, yeah, they just put it on the other side of the city, if I recall correctly. I've yet to tell him, but I'm like, yeah, you should probably get ready for major issues on that front. There we go, that looks good. Oh my god, one in a lifetime. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was my first thought. You know what's funny is actually the township I'm in, they actually tried to fight it. They actually fought against it and won. It's like, wait, you guys didn't want this either? You guys didn't want this either? It's probably like, yeah, Foxy, like, it would basically destroy the land value of the HOAs in my area. I think that's why they fought against it. So, I don't know. I don't know the full details or anything. All I know is the project got relocated to the other side of the city. And one of the reasons why I want to leave Indiana just generally is because of these AI data centers. Like, this state's becoming way too friendly to them. This place's becoming too friendly. I'm sorry, but our politicians need to stop doing that. There you go. Okay, so that's good and all. Yes, there we go. And then, oh shoot, we actually might need that a little bit further. Let's go. Yeah, we're breaking the losing streak. Yeah, the bot should be fixed, although the bot's probably going to be migrating to streamer.bot in the near future because I'm planning on reattempting the switch to Linux. Laughs in Great Lakes State. Yeah, I mean, this state is probably the most friendly of the Great Lakes bunch to AI. Are you talking about Michigan by any chance? Because I do have a few Michigander viewers. We got, what was it again? We got Deli, one of our mods. We got Stark, who also has, like, the past as a mod. Yeah, I kind of figured. Tell both of them I said hi. Alright, so we got the ladder in the pool as well, too. You know how some pools have ladders? Yeah, now we got that down, too. There we go. And then we need a couple of these, we need a couple of, what was it again? I'm trying to think. My brain is going awry. It's stupid. Oh, that's right. We need, not lanterns. We need, let's just grab the rest of these, just make our job a little bit easier. Grab as many of these beds as we can. And then put this in here. Put this in here as well. Yeah, we'll just grab as many of these beds as we possibly can, because we will need them to actually give these villagers a nice place to live. And that's exactly my goal right now. Bear in mind, we also have Fox villagers. You also Michigander up in here. Yeah, that's the one state that borders mine I've never been to. I keep getting told I'm not missing much, but those Great Lakes look amazing. And don't get me started on places like Mackinac Island and Sleeping Bear Dune. Those places interest me too much. Although I would be the dumbass who would totally climb Sleeping Bear Dune. And just be like, yep, I think I can get back up without a problem. Oh, crap. And now I just lost $3,000. Oh, my God. Oh, and yes, Detroit is a place to visit for my tales as well, too. I know, insert the obvious can't have shit in Detroit joke here. A lot of people will probably try to scream at me not to do it. I'm sorry, I like cities too much, man. I mean, I've been to Chicago, but that's about it. That's about the furthest north. I want to break that record. Okay, so I've got that down, and then we're gonna need, like, a crap door. I need a crap door. I need a crap door. Let's make this into a block. Block. There we go. Block. Oh my god, that kind of reminds me of that one bird YouTuber. Couldn't even say Shrek, just says Shrock. Shrock. Do not climb the dunes, it's a mile tall. I mean, I've been to the Indiana dunes, but those things are nothing compared to Sleeping Bear Dune. Those things are nothing when held to Sleeping Bear Dune. Like, I've heard stories about how it'll cost you $3,000 to get rescued off of there, and you know what? I kind of side with, the state on that one there. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought for a second I wasn't wearing my boots. So I was about to be like, excuse me? So we need some diorite over here. Oh, my, first of the two Linux 22.3 discs is now completed. Should probably take a second at some point to get the second one up and running, because again, streamer.bot will be, something I'll be using in the future. So there will be a bot service switch incoming. I just don't know when that's going to be yet, and that will entail a reset. Just putting that out there. Meow, meow. Wait, am I running cat software again? Damn it, not again. I'm on dog hardware, but I can somehow run... We're the Hackintosh to the animal kingdom, I'm telling you. We run dog hardware on cat software. I went to the wrong building like an idiot. We also are very stupid creatures, as you will soon see. Also, the answer is yes, actually, Neko. I am building my own operating system, FoxieOS. Probably gonna fork it off of Linux Mint, but I'm trying to research stuff right about now. To whoever did that, this game auto-saves anyway, so I'll have to refund that. Ah, crap. We are going to, we're gonna need a lot right there on that one. Birthday. Oh, you're not far off from Blaze. Your birthday's in a few days, and then on top of that, we had Wolpers' birthday yesterday, too. I would recommend being careful with birthdays in this channel because I have a bad history with attempting to stream on a viewer's birthday. I have a bad history with it. It almost always flops. It almost always flops. I would rather stay in those streams than others. What other streams? Ah, balls. Can I get that in there? Thank you. We gotta move up to the second floor now. And Amy, redeem and a hydrate. There we go. I would sing that, but I still don't know if, Mew as cats, we must protect the... Exactly. Where's some super quiet when I need him? The stretch I can definitely do. I can definitely do that. He'll be happy to see another Neko in here, albeit on the YouTube side, but he'll be happy regardless. Because he spends most of his, stream time on the Twitch zone. Yes, we are live on Twitch as well. I should point that out. That's why I'm reading chat messages you might not see, because I'm live on 2 platforms. It used to be 3, actually. We used to be on Kick as well, but, I got off of there after a hate raid, so it's like, yeah, no. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the bedrooms here. Yeah, there we go. We'll do the bedrooms here. Yeah, this will be how we'll structure the apartment. Because then what I can do is I can actually do this. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, I think I have a different idea altogether. It's gonna sound stupid. It's gonna sound very dumb. We can't do bunk beds with villagers, by the way. This has to be functional. We gotta think about this. This we can definitely do, and then this will allow me to keep the original plan. Perfect. It'll be perfect. Okay. And then we could have, like, the kitchen kind of, like, over here, so we could have, like, crafting table, cauldron, and whatnot. That's kind of why we have that chest full of them right now. And then we'll do, like, the cauldron. Actually, no. We'll put the crafting bench over here, and then the cauldron kind of like there. And then what I can do is I can put the furnace over here, because what I can then do with the furnace is I can make it look like there's a pipe to the next furnace, and then eventually we could have, in what year does Minecraft play? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. What's the lore when it comes to history of Minecraft? I would personally say that this empire would be a little bit more set around, I want to say somewhere where between the fall of the Western Roman Empire and the, what was it again? Fall of the Western Roman Empire and, like, the medieval era. Or basically between the first fall of Rome and the fall of Constantinople. That's basically what I'm thinking. Also, I'm not saying fall of Istanbul because, one, Istanbul hasn't fallen yet unless you count the Ottoman people overthrowing the Sultan. And then on top of that, too, that city kind of still exists under its current name today. There we go. That's beautiful. Oh, right. I'm dumb. We do that. Yeah, because this is supposed to be a block back. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, wait. You already knew I was stupid. I'm a very dumb fox. But then again, my job title is also professional dumbass, so it kind of makes sense. Where's the closet? What closet? These villagers don't need that. They don't need that. Come on, man. Okay, hold on. Oh, right. Okay, now I know what's going on here. There we go. Chuckles in Yugo 77 prototype. Yugo 77? Wait a minute. Nah, that's 79 I'm thinking of. Damn it. I briefly forgot for a second there. I'm like, wait. And I'm like, oh, right. 79. That was the year I was thinking of. Because I was about to reference the Pompeii eruption. And I'm like, wait. I have that completely wrong. Bear in mind, Camp Fiegre is overdue for another one. There we go. And let's do that right there. Also, Cryptic coming in, redeeming a chug. Go friggin' figure, Cryptic redeems a chug. Also, Darksea Wolf, welcome back. Finally, well, we haven't been able to stream in several days either. I did build a European city for villager. Yeah! Like, that's kind of where I'm, like, gonna be, like, you know... That's where I'm gonna be ripping a lot of my inspo from, like, European city design. Because let me tell you right now, y'all do it way better than we do. Well, you've also had longer to master it than we have over here. Like, I'm pretty bothered by our car-centric suburbs, but bear in mind, our cities are a hell of a lot newer, too. I should point that out. I just realized it's also getting dark outside, so we should probably, do that as well. Yeah, there we go. Friend on Facebook loves my haircut. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Alright, and then these are going to be cabinets. And then over here, what I can do, I could kind of include like a little dining area. I think that might be the right idea there. Or actually, no, that's not gonna work. That, on the other hand, will. I like that. Even though it's not, just ignore it. Ignore the fact there's only 2 seats and 4 beds in each apartment. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm getting disoriented in my own apartment design. Fun fact, not only was the head gasket from cardboard, Yugo used parts from various cars. Wait, really? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. So you were talking about a car? How would you rate my haircut? I have not... I don't think I think you did send it to me, but I don't know if I feel comfortable pulling that off. I don't know. There are some things I don't want to rate. Also, welcome in there, Dark. You're all good. We have not streamed successfully in several days, so... That is something we do need to take into account. Alright, so we should have a few other things too. I'm not really sure. There we go. I think we're going to get the rest of the floor plans down and then start putting down some lanterns so I can make some inventory space. If there's time left over, we are 110% going to get started on the next building. Oh, there's something else I did off camera I want to show y'alls. Actually, I could just do this. Whee! And even if I hit solid ground, I would have still had a totem. Yeah, I built a mob farm. I still gotta figure out the spider situation though, because the spiders keep dying as soon as they hit the bottom. I should probably do some water or something like that. But then that would kind of ruin the whole purpose. So yeah, we can now get general mob drops. There we go. I'll come for that dead skeleton after the stream. Yeah, I'm talking about the Yugo cars. Ah, I feel like I've encountered those in The Sims 3 before. I feel like Maxis might have based some of their cars off of those. I've never seen them before in my life, though, Neko. I've never seen them before. In Germany, we say, I feel like I'm a little bit more inclined to believe Sephiroth on this one there, because Sephiroth is actually from there. Just pointing that out. I'm not even going to attempt to read that German word. Not even doing it. No. Alright, so we need some more polished diorite. I am, like, really excited to see how this all plays out right about now. And Table tried to start a multi-level marketing scam. You know what's funny is Immediate Family, they actually did yell at me for not joining an MLM scam. It's like, well, it was Globe Life that was trying to recruit my tails, and I think the general consensus is, like, no. No, no, no. Can you at least cover up the fact you don't want me to succeed? And we got another stretch for Mamie. Hold on. There we go. God, so cute in what I'm wearing IRL right now. Got white everything. Crop top, mini skirt, and stockings. Except for the sneakers. The sneakers are the only thing that's a different color. They're black. Also, you are not allowed to know the color of what's underneath, you perverts. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. I already know at least one of you shitheads is gonna ask that question. There you go. Backtrack is saved. Hey, Foxy, it's been a while. Hey, Shane, it has been a while. Again, that's because we have not been able to successfully stream for a minute, but hopefully we are on the path to getting that resolved now. There we go. I am currently just trying to mess around with these apartment floor plans over here. I think we need 14th. Oh my god, I remember that from Robot Chicken. And that's a real problem. Can we fix it? And every freaking instrument that Bob the Builder has is like, you're gonna need a lawyer for that. That was funny. I just love how messed up Robot Chicken always was. It was so easy to forget that. So easy to forget. We do need to close that off, because this is just a closet at this point. Though I would definitely advise having something like that in there. Yeah, it'll be perfect. That was hilarious. That is true. The shirt might help people, not gonna lie. That's why I'm keeping the outfit around, even though the original reason for it ended up turning out to be false. I still think it's appropriate to keep it around. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the rest of these floor plans out of the way, and also get these birthday candles out as well. I'm sorry, but these birthday candles are pissing me off, man. There we go. Handy Manny, Bob, you can't let them deport me! You know I was born in the U.S.! I always call it the United States. For the sake of my South American viewers, I always call it the U.S. because I've got, like, a very, like, large Brazil-based viewer base, which I was told by, Philip himself, who was actually among the first, like, he's like, yeah, that should really surprise you, because the furry fandom's really not a big thing in Brazil, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know any of that. But yeah, for, like, my South American viewers here, I always call it the United States. You're moving, I think last time we spoke, you were at 632, so, you're moving up, Amy. Let's go. What happened to your tails? They're way bigger. Oh, this is just this specific outfit. I don't know what happened with it when Bridget made it, but my tails are definitely something. There we go. I will say one thing here and now, though. Even though the reason for this outfit, like, ended up not being correct, at least as far as I know, I still believe there was some sort of foul play involved. Yeah, I've seen that Robot Chicken clip before. That show is way more messed up than I could have remembered, man. There we go. That's good. And we still got to do one more floor over here, and then we'll be pretty much done with the diorite. That'll be nice. There we go. And then we're going to grab our lanterns, as you do, because this is the bedroom for the villagers. This is the entry light. You know what? I think I like this idea. I like it. I like it. Okay. So I got more birthday candles I got to remove. And we also got to do this over here. There we go. And then we'll do this. I'll never stop watching Robot Chicken. Yeah, I gotta start watching it again, especially since I'm now, once again, got my sleeping schedule in the perfect spot to do it. I got my sleeping schedule at, like, the absolute best possible spot right now. For those who don't know, I generally tend to be a night owl. Alright, we're moving up to the 4th floor now. The 4th floor is where things get significantly more interesting, because now you might notice, yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. And that's because we're on the top floor, and you always got to design the top floor of these buildings a little bit different. Wait a minute, I think I might have forgotten some important critical detail. There we go, and last game redeem and a chug. I mean, it's Adult Swim. You can really... That stuff's on in, like, the dead ass of night. It's, like, my favorite time of the day, too. For those who don't know, 3 a.m. actually is my favorite time of day, usually, just because of how mundane it is. A lot of people say, oh, it's like the cursed hour. A lot of bad stuff happens at 3 a.m. Dude, the only thing bad that happens at 3 a.m. is crime goes up. That's it. That's it. Other than that, it's mundane. I mean, Lieutenant Joe Kendo was right, but that can have two different meanings. At least if you want my opinion. Okay, birthday candle over here. Okay. There we go. No more birthday candles. We don't need birthday candles anymore. I should build an angle wall. Also, you talking about... Stop looking at my skirt, Severo. Come on, man. I literally got on everybody else for this, and now you gotta go doing it too. I'm sorry, I had to. Been so frustrated with this Harry Potter drawing. Nice. There we go. Of course, it also has to have the signature Techno Sugar Creations button on it, too. There is somewhere else on my outfits I definitely want to put that on, but I am not saying it here. And the creator of my outfit in here is too damn demi for that anyway. Sorry, I haven't dressed femme in a while. I've had to hide it from my family, so starting next week when I'm out of the house, I'll be dressing femme a lot more. Damn straight, let's go, Neko, let's go. I know for me, I've been doing it a lot. Like, I don't know how I'm able to pull it off in the household that I'm in, considering I come from a household that somehow thinks that... Okay, so what's the best way I can do this? What's the best way I can say this and piss the least amount of people off? Because it's about to get a little bit political here. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. So basically, I come from a household that thinks that MAGA Christianity is real. So I will point that out. I will absolutely point that out. So you can probably guess how well being a femboy is received in this kind of environment. I don't know if you seen my previous message. Hold on. Its chat might have been scrolling too quickly. It does look like my duplicate message blocker is working. Supposed to be a fan on your and someone else's streams. I mean, it's possible to watch both simultaneously. Contacts, 3 callers, 1 for sleeping in, 2 for day use, and I'm trying to transition, so oh, nice, nice. Hopefully you can do that despite the environment you're in. There we go, that looks beautiful. That looks good. Might possibly go live tomorrow. Good luck, Amy. Good luck. And here's to hoping a certain one don't try anything dumb. He needs to just let you be at this point. I'm sorry. There we go. So no more birthday candles up here. Nice. Beautiful. I like the lack of birthday candles. Then again, I was never a fan of birthday candles in really any of these builds. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll also put one over here too. Why not? Let's put one over there. There we go. But yeah, I'm really excited to get rid of it. Robot Chicken once, quote, as fluent as, alright, what about Spanish? Oh, God. I'm telling you, Robot Chicken was designed the way it was on purpose. It's basically everything we all wanted to do with our action figures as kids. Second it on that. Possibly go live someday. Room and the names up. I'm sorry? I don't understand any of that. There we go. I know on my end, it's, like, really hard for me to stream. It has gotten easier with different, like, protective measures that I've used over the years. But, it has gotten a lot harder. I got a whole ass video, like, I did lose the script, unfortunately, when transitioning back to Windows, but I do have a whole ass video discussing what exactly makes it, like, incredibly hard for me to stream, and it's, like, trust me, it's, like, pretty bad what I gotta deal with. If you've seen some of my replies on the, comments and some of my posts, you'll know exactly what's coming. Also, no, my best exposure to the Cyrillic alphabet would be from the Postal 2 community. And that's because a lot of the modders are Eastern European. Which, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that... Well, actually, I could definitely see what got the game the appeal it did in Eastern Europe. I see you there, Tablet. I see you. 130 to 630. Oh, nice. Yeah, you lost a lot. A lot of y'all lost coins because I had to transition the quotes. And it seems like my community tends to value the quotes a little bit more than the coins. So I figured, you know what, we're gonna make sure the quotes get down. We're gonna make sure those get transitioned first. All right, that's cool. All right, so we're gonna put this diorite away. It looks like we're also dealing with a bit of a sunset. Although at this point, I think we're totally allowed to be out and about at night. Been texting my boyfriend. We agreed once I'm ready to move out, he and I will. There you go, Neko. There you go. Quick side note, by the way, but first girlfriend on my front was trans. You can probably guess I don't tell immediate family that, though. You can probably guess I don't. That's probably because Shipper would have had a shit fit because he was still alive at the time that was all going on. There's a, oh my god. Spider. Spider. Well, actually, at least you're not in Australia where the spiders are like way more venomous than they naturally should be. Ah, yes, arachnophobia. It's actually funny because I've been considering like one of the pets I've considered upon moving out is a spider, if any. And that's actually because spiders are symbols of creativity to me. So, ignore it. If you ignore it, he'll eventually become uninterested and hopefully leave you alone. I tried. Yeah! Same here, man. Same here. It did not go over well. In fact, Shipper even tried sending me off to conversion therapy a good number of times. Not for LGBTQ stuff, though. No, no, no. He did not do that. It was actually more for autism. Because apparently, Autism Speaks was offering to help build a career or something along those lines. It's like, really, dude? And didn't I already say no to conversion therapy and you still gotta try it? Some people just can never get the hint, man. Going all in, seconded on that. Oh, there you go. Someone join that game, please. There we go. Also, welcome in there, Fizz. And it looks like, oh, they actually replaced the mod icon for YouTube. Well, it doesn't look like you're doing so well there, Fizz. At least I can kind of see that. All right, so we got this over here. Dumb question. What does LGBTQ mean? Oh boy. All right, who wants to say it? Who wants to be the one? Oh, right. I forgot about this. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna move this lantern over. I think that'll be perfect. A little bit more perfect over here. And then maybe we'll put a lantern underneath the counter too. That'll be even better. Okay, I like that design a tad better. And table couldn't get anyone to join in. Go figure. Yeah, thank you, Alaskan. Thank you. I don't know how Sepro didn't know that there. And I think Neko also got in on it as well. Alright, so, that looks good. Yeah, because now the cabinets look a little bit more official. There we go. No! There we go. Look at that! I like that a lot, actually. That is not even close there, table. That is not even close. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here... I'm actually gonna make a bunch of sticks, and then we're gonna make some fences. Okay, we're going to need, like, some stuff in storage, because that's actually gonna be left to piss me off. Well, actually, hold on. We can expand our city's footprint a little bit, too. Also, hey, Terror, welcome aboard. I am offended, table. I shall dismantle you. Also, I see you there, DJ. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight there. And same with you, Terror, obviously. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do, because eventually I do plan on building the Emperor's Palace over there. I'm just gonna put the dirt down, kind of like over here. Honestly, I think I might go a little bit further and just do something, I don't know, something a little bit drastic. Some might see what I'm about to do as a bit of a drastic move, but you know what? I'll do it anyway. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll do this kind of like in the back. Go. No, no, no. Urgh. There we go. How you been doing? Haven't been to your streams in forever. I've been doing pretty good there, Tara. Just trying to mess around in Minecraft a little bit for the rest of the week until we can get a proper structure for the schedule up and running. We actually do have a plan for it, by the way. I do want to be clear on this. There is a plan in place for a proper structure. There we go, that looks good. Yeah, because eventually I do plan on expanding our footprint over here to the Emperor's Palace over here. That'll be my house. Garden planting? Garden planting? No, this is terraforming, official DG. This is terraforming. Also, nice shirt. Oh, thank you there, Ashley. You got my message, right? The Linux one? We're currently researching a way to figure out how to bypass the mix-it-up problem, because mix-it-up's been causing me some pain, and I kind of want to switch over to streamer.bot. So, if you got coins to spend, it's recommended you do so soon, because there probably will be an economy reset coming soon. There we go. Yeah, did I not respond? I think you might have. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, yeah, you definitely haven't responded yet. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. And Power sent me a video. American food is kind of insane. I mean, how long have you had this Minecraft world? I think we're at day 300 something, 306. Although I've had this world since like, what, October? November? Somewhere in that range? Only 9 episodes in because I haven't been able to really get that much streaming done. Hey, here we go. Sorry, I thought I did respond to it. Well, right now I'm trying to get the Linux Mint drives upgraded to 22.3. That's kind of what I'm on right now. There we go. I wonder if it's possible to update the version of Linux Mint without completely reinstalling the OS. I wonder if that's possible. Also, welcome in there, LT Mods. Still gotta get it via Steam, but I should be able to do it fairly soon. I'm kind of shooting for at some point in February. It's kind of what I'm shooting for, Ashy. Alright, so that looks good. Okay, good. There shouldn't be any birthday candles over here. Box beds! Yes, that's a real thing we're doing, by the way, just so we're clear. Okay, that's actually really cute, but I think I could do a little bit better. We're not even done with these apartments yet. There we go. No one joined, but you can, yeah, but the, Foxy, the berry raid, you can still go in solo on and win pretty big on. There we go. Also, Amy's redeemed a hydrate. Don't worry, the bot definitely will eventually, send you crashing down to Earth. Does happen eventually. There we go. We got a little bit of a dining room table over there. We'll even put a lantern over it. How's that sound? That's perfect. That is, like, perfect right there. I like that. Okay, so we got the kitchen down. We got pretty much the perfect place for a villager to live. This is almost perfect. Now we gotta figure out nightstand issues over here, because obviously I don't want to use the typical nightstand. I think what I'll do here is I'll actually kind of get rid of this. I think I have an idea. We'll make it a 2-villager system, so they'll still kind of like, want to, start fucking, obviously. That's kind of my plan. But what I want to do now, I'm not sure if I want to do like a nightstand or something. What I can do, I think I have an idea. It's going to be a little bit stupid. I think what I'll do is something like this. There we go. Working on your surprise? Nice. No, I'm not mad. I'm being funny. Hold on, what? Sorry, I haven't been paying much attention to the chat. Alrighty then there, Sephro. You have a good rest, man. Oh, right. We also had some slabs I gotta do as well. We'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, because putting a light there would make a lot more sense. I stole one of the table's legs. Ah, go figure. Of course you did. Of course you did. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, you stole a table leg. You stole one of table's legs. Got it. I get it now. Okay, that looks good. I like that. That would be best for DMs right there, Ashy. That would be best for DMs. I don't know if anyone could tell. I mean, it's pretty easy for me to figure out there. There we go. My first golden apple consumed... Oh, wait, no, that's not my first golden apple consumed. I was about to say, there's no way it took a whole ass 40 minutes for that to happen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna redesign some of these bedrooms over here. I don't want to lose any of these valuable Foxxo beds, though. That's gonna be a whole different story. We'll go ahead and move this lantern over. Yeah, there we go. So it can look a little bit nicer. Honestly, I think I could probably get away with no more lanterns over here. No! There we go. I got my silky smooth. Exactly. Why do you think a lot of us are here? A lot of us here are furries. A lot of us here have been members of the... I've been a member of the fandom for like half my life. That's not even a joke. That's actually a real figure. That's an actual figure on my front. Alright, so that looks good. We'll put the crapping table on the edge, and then the cauldron. The cauldron also needs water, and then possibly... Oh my god, I just realized I'm so dumb. How could I forget a tripwire hook? Why am I putting crafting tables down when I should clearly be putting these down? And then I should also be putting this here. There we go. I mean, this just got a lot more challenging right about now. Actually, I have an idea. It'll be dumb, but it should work. Well, actually, we already have a crafting table over here. Why do you think I've been a cat for 7 years? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, who doesn't like kittens? Also, if you're in the Discord server and you see any of the Crebus shorts I linked, chances are it features a cat OC I like, so just putting that out there. If you do like kitties, that is something you want to keep your eyes peeled for. I don't think that will work either. For me, it was somewhere 2017, 2018. I mean, it was 2013 here. I was in, like, what, 7th grade? There we go. I keep running out of inventory space, and that's kind of becoming a problem here. It's kind of becoming a problem. Okay, this actually is becoming a problem. Okay, we're gonna have to worry about this in just a second. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make some more... I'm gonna try to get some more lanterns. I need to go down. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way again. I keep getting confused. I went from commas to 1 comma. Oh, you're talking about, oh, 860 to 1860. Wait, you want 1,000? Holy crap, man. That's actually pretty impressive. Who just redeemed? There was a chug and a hydrate. I saw the hydrate, but I did not see the chug. Alrighty then. Backpack mod. Yeah, I really want that. I think I really only have that in Better Minecraft. I still remember... Oh, God, I'm about to bring something up here. Hold on. So I still remember a mod that, Disrupted Builds he was playing with, right? And, Disrupted Builds was playing with a mod called... He was playing with Better Minecraft, and he made the giant... He wanted to make a backpack, right? So he gets the worst possible one. He gets 3 leather and then a chest and makes a backpack. And it only has, like, an extra 3 slots! And you want to know what he freaking shows in response to show how bad that was? A random shirtless dude with, like, 30 hot dogs in his mouth. Like, is that your way of saying that sucks dicks? Still blushing about being a very... Oh, still blushing about a furry punch-out meme I found on Reddit. Ah, boy. Blaze. Careful. Don't get me in trouble now. Don't get me in trouble now. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna start putting the beds down in here so we can actually have some freaking inventory space. There we go. Alaskan, no, not while I'm streaming. Not while I'm streaming. Not while I'm streaming. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. And we got one more bed we are going to need over here. There we go. Okay, so now I should have more than enough inventory space to do what I need to do. So let's go back to the 2nd floor. There we go. Yeah. Kind of figured that's what it was, but voice calls are not really something I really do on stream. I mean, I haven't done that. I haven't done stream VCs in a long time. Okay, so we got 3 beds left over there. That'll be good for the next apartment building we're building. Oh, right. We're supposed to make more slabbies. There we go. Excuse me! No! Damn it! Oh, why would you do that? There we go. Hello? Nope. There we go. Okay, because these cabinets need to look good. I really hate when I cycle past the wrong one. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so that looks good, and we're gonna do the same for, I wonder if, doing that is making it less likely for people to actually join the Foxy Roulette. So I got a PS3. Nice, Terror. Nice. And Blaze is just oh boy, and he's covered me in blood now. Great. Your blushing getting bad, Blaze. I'm sorry I had to do that one. There we go. So it looks like we might not have time to start the next residential building, at least at the rate we're going. I keep running out of inventory space. Bear in mind that that's going to be an episode 10 thing anyway. That was already planned to be. There we go. Feeling lucky, but you couldn't get enough people to join in your roulette. Though, fortunately, you do get a Kitsune coin refund on that front. That is something I should point out. I just realized we got some Sims, some soapy water accident. Ah, I see now. Alright, so that looks good. There we go. Alright, so let's get back over to the residential building. And my goal is to make it to where we have villagers, our first residents, living here tonight. That is my goal right now. First residents. First residents shall be living here tonight. Although the next building I plan on doing is going to be more of a mixed use. I might try that structure a lot more. Though I do like the idea of having these smaller residential buildings too. I think that does look like a pretty cool idea. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think as always. I think I like that. There we go. Also, Q-Slot, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Hola, amigo. I love it. We got the little Spanish going on over there. Although we do have Spanish-speaking viewers, so I might correct you if you screw something up. Just putting that out there. When I get to PS3 workup, I'm going to start a new PSN on PS3. Nice. Alright, so what I would do here is something like this. Finally escape Mexico. Ah, wait, what did you do? What did you do? Although for me, anytime I'm driving in Mexico and ATS, I'm just destroying everything. Every territory I drive through gets the same treatment. Same treatment as everyone else. Alright, so that looks good. So we're on this section of the build now. Oh, right, we needed more lanterns, too. We can't call that other area complete yet. There's too much of a mob spawning risk, which we do not want. There's also lanterns needed over here, too. Dramatic Mexican guitar? That's... I don't even know how to do Mexican guitar. The quality... Wait, what happened? What happened? Forced to hunt down to... Oh, why do I have a feel like I know the... Why do I feel like I'm going to be hearing about this with the news later? There we go. You mean the Sims 2 soundtrack I have? I just want to build... Every time I hear it, I want to build a freaking shopping mall. Bear in mind, too, I do have Homecrafter Plus working until I switch to Linux, so, expect me to get a lot of stuff done with builds. I might do some work off camera. That'll be pretty fun. Alright, that looks good. There we go. How long did this take? The city building? I think we're on the 9th episode, so this is already 18 hours of streams, but that doesn't take into account a lot of the off-camera work. If you factor that in, I would say it'd be closer to 50 hours. I would say that'd be closer to 50 hours right there. Alright, so that looks good. And then we'll do sort of the same, kind of like... Oh, we don't even need to. It's already done for us. Well, I would say that ordinarily, but I'll still put one there. Anyone joining? Not yet. We have not opened this up to members just yet. And it's probably not going to be opening up to the general public, really only members. There is a reason for that. I mean, Sims 2 had some nostalgic soundtrack. I cannot really sugarcoat that. Then again, I also grew up on Sims 2. Sims 1 and Sims 2... Well, Sims 1 had the best soundtrack, if you want my opinion. But 2 had the best gameplay. And the most customizability. Customizability was a big one. I mean, I can't really do much of what I do in Sims 2 and Sims 3. Or, well, 4 maybe. 4, but I also need help from other modders. I'd love to learn Sims 4 Studio and start making some of those objects myself, though. Also, quick side note, yes, I will continue to play The Sims despite the Electronic Arts buyout that's ongoing. I just will not encourage anyone to actually buy the game. I don't even say anything positive about it anymore. I just focus on my build and that's it. That's it. That's all I do. I just focus on my build. I will not be getting performative here. Thank you very much. Not my forte. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. And then we need a pressure plate. Pressure plate. Well, we already have the spruce fence. I might need more stuff there. Guncario's got his ass locked and loaded. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Meanwhile, we've got pretty much the majority of everything done. I think we're going to make some tripwire hooks for the sinks there. That is something I will do. I haven't seen Tara in a while. Yeah, I know. Although you're probably seeing a very different version of the chat I'm seeing because I am on, like, you know, I'm reading all 3 chats, and the YouTube Shorts chat's still by far the most active. Although we need to fully recover from all the damage that's been happening non-stop over the past few days. And I already know the cause for it. We're not even going to pretend that we don't. Alright, so that looks good. There we go. And then we need, this over here. Aha! There we go. That looks good. And then we'll do this over here. Making the gloves follow the mouse is very hard since they don't have the template coating. Ah! Yeah, that is pretty hard. I think I'm also... Or actually, no. We were supposed to put a lantern there. And we were supposed to do that in the last few kitchens as well. But I actually forgot that. No, I don't want to put that down there. Come on, man. I don't think we're going to have enough wood to complete this. There we go. That looks good. I could have also put something a little bit different. Like, I don't know, pressure plates or something. But I decided against it. Crap, we are definitely not going to have enough wood. Want to know why? We need more stairs in order to fully flesh this out. I think we're also on the final floor, too. I could be wrong here. I don't think there's really much left, but I can't really get a good gauge from here. Yeah, nope, there's one more after this. Okay, so that is fantastic. I mean that sarcastically, by the way. There we go. Did you link at the stream I sent you? I don't think so, no. There we go. That looks beautiful. We'll put that down there. There we go. Look at that. Okay. Bear in mind, we're going to be welcoming our first villagers in here very soon. We're going to be having our, Vulpine City's going to have its first residents very soon around here. So we need to get ready for that. We need to make these very livable. There we go. Also, Jade, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I need more wood. I need wood. I need to get wood again. I need to get an abundance of wood in my panties again. Wait, you didn't hear me say that. Bah! I hear you, sheep. I hear you, lanolins. Oh god, they made an AI-only platform and it went completely... Yeah, oh my god, don't tell me. They did the same stuff, Oh, can we keep that to ourselves, please? The only thing I don't like about some countries is their governments. The people are more innocent victims than anything else. Especially in, like, more authoritarian regimes. Hold on. Okay, so that's good. What if I tell my people are like villagers? Oh, you're villagers? Oh boy. Oh, I just realized the sun is starting to set here. Well, let's go ahead and put this down here. There we go. Alright, now you're just spamming it. Alright, now I just know you're gonna cause problems. Hold up. We gotta deal with you, don't we? Yep, that's gonna be a hide from the channel right there. Where's her? Okay. You know, I'm gonna sleep in one of these villagers' beds. It'll be way easier. It'll be way easier. We can just wash and change the sheets afterwards, as you do. Also, it'll give you a nice indicator on whether or not this works. There we go. Aha. Sorry, too many things are happening all at once. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, man. Alright, so we need pressure plates. I need pressure plates. I need pressure plates. There we go. Oh, we also need, fences, too. That's gonna be another thing. Fence, 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 fence. And then let's move this around over here. Yeah, move this here, and then you got a pretty good looking area. I like it. Also, since this is the capital too, I just realized the rent for this will probably be like an absurd amount of money. I just don't know what it would look like yet. All right, so let's bring this around town over here. Aha. There we go. And then we got this. We're almost done, honestly. See you later. I have to go somewhere. Alrighty then there, Terry. You take care. Have a fantastic rest of your day. There we go. Alright, so we need this. We need the cauldron. We need a crapping table. Yes, I said crapping table. We need furnace. And then we need a few other things too. I just realized something. Is it possible to make like a furnace wall? Damn it. I thought it would be. Well, we could also do it out of like, I don't know. People doing too much? Ah, yeah. Hold on. There we go. That looks beautiful. We are definitely moving this around. I'm gonna move this here. We're gonna do that. Yep, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm actually starting to get somewhere. And we'll do this. And we will do that. Okay, fantastic. And then we have an even number of wood again. I'm sorry, but having an odd number of wood does bug me. I'm kind of the opposite of one of the former managers where I used to work, actually. Because he was always upset if something had an even number. For me, it's odd. I don't know why. Probably because odd numbers feel a little more weird unless it's like a 5 or something like that. Unless it's like a 5. Oh, right. We still add... Okay, I'm stupid. Forget my stupidity. We need that. There we go. There we go. Okay, that looks good. We still gotta make some furniture. We still gotta make some, what was it again? Doors, too. We gotta make doors as well. I'm just really... I saw this girl's pissed off 3 drinks. Wait, are you working at, like, a bar or something? Because that's the only way I'm seeing anyone getting their paws on 3 drinks. And yes, I'm gonna use the word paws. I just... Listen, okay? If you're gonna get mad at me over that, find another streamer to watch, okay? That's how it's gonna work here. Well, whatever Jade was spamming, I really did not see it. Although that's because my chat system blocks duplicate messages, so I can still read the chat even if someone's spamming, so a mod can actually handle it typically. Yes, let's go. No, yeah, there you go. I like me likey. Then we'll do this. Ooh, crapping table. Should probably also, no, stop that. There we go. And then we will put down a cauldron. Remember, I still gotta get, like, water in these cauldrons, too. Although that also means that these villagers can actually work as leather worker. I just realized that. If one of the villagers wanted to work from home, they could actually work as a leather worker. That'd be awesome, actually. We could use that. Back with the original! And no, your ears did not deceive you. You actually heard Big City Penis. He's back with the original Big City Penis, everybody. Although, granted, I would have picked up the phone real quick and started ordering if they were selling those kinds of things. Not gonna lie. Also, does it look like I've opened the server? Does it look like I've opened the server, man? We're not even close to ready for that. We still gotta finish the highway to spawn. So that people can actually get to Vulpine City without me having to be on the server. Because that was a consistent problem last time we did it. It was a very consistent problem. No, fuck. Okay, I was able to get to it before it deleted this time around. Don't ask how that's even possible. I'm not talking about... Oh, Foxy Roulette. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's really willing to join. Could also be that you're also telling people to join, too. That could also be putting them off. That looks good. Bear in mind, we will be at this again tomorrow, but we're going to be in Brixonville on Sunday. I shall forever call the crafting table the shitting table. Actually, hold on. Hold on there. I'm Neko. I should totally do this in my own chat here. Where is the thing? I have the perfect command for this. Should still work right now. Why is that a redeem? Wait, why is what a redeem? Oh, man. Hold on. Oh, wait. Is that... Oh, my God. That command's on cooldown? Who did that? Are you freaking kidding me? I'm trying to think right now. I think my command was actually put on cooldown. Oh, tabled. Yeah, someone... Oh, it's because someone else did a YTP command a little bit earlier, and that's what happened. I think it was Blaze who did that. Also, quick side note, by the way, there's a lot of YouTube poop commands we got, but the Billy Mays ones are by far my favorite. I'm sorry, but that man was so easy to sentence mix while he was alive. Now most of my viewers probably don't even remember who he was anymore. Alright, so I'm gonna put these here so that they look ready. There we go. Yeah, because this will look a lot nicer. What's what? There we go. Also, where are people asking about the Minecraft server? Probably on the YouTube short side. Alright, who's doing the bah? Who's doing that? That happens to my friend who does gaming streams. It'd be funny. I need more. And also, if you want to know the full suite of YouTube poop commands, I do want to point this out. There is YTP. There are 5 pages, I believe, that you can sift through. You can thank YouTube's 200 character message limit for that, by the way, just so we're clear. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of doors. So these villagers can start, you know, actually living here. And then we're going to start work on the next apartment building. Because I actually didn't expect to get here. We're actually past 7, but you know what? I think I'm going for it. Checking the quotes. How am I going to do it? I really like what the... That's a good question. I think there's a major problem. What is it, Lucario? What happened? What broke this time? Bear in mind, we're on a temporary setup right now until I can get Linux operational. We're on a temp setup until I can get Linux operable. Alright, there we go. That looks good. Also, should I make some signs? I feel like I should make some signs. I don't know why. I feel like I should make some signs. There we go. I feel like I should. Somehow only the sheep Foxxo quote comes up. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Dude, I've been looking to leave Mix It Up Bot. And I think I have my excuse. This thing is breaking incredibly... Well, I definitely see a potential problem here. Hold on. Do we have the other quotes? Because the database should be operable. Okay, yeah, the database should be operable, so I'm going to do a quick test real quick and see. Because I think I had something in there that was causing that. Quote. Let's do quote 382. Because that's where we were once the duplicates were gone. Let's see if that goes through. I literally cannot help you with that. Command's on... Oh, great, it's on cooldown now. That's fantastic. There it is, right there. Okay, so I got quote 32. There we go. Quote 382. That's where we were. Okay, so yeah, it was because I was a dumbass and had something and mix it up that ended up breaking it for some weird reason. Because it was just displaying quote 2 again and again and again. Or quote whatever that was. I don't know. Yeah, I'll demonstrate the actual problem after the stream. Oh my god, I love this. I don't think I'm gonna make some signs. I don't think I'm gonna do that in the immediate. I think we're done with that building. We're gonna start on the next one. You shitting me? There it is, right there. You shitting me? By the way, that sound bit, yes, we must have get a shitting table as a quote. But yeah, that's a real sound. That's a real thing Billy Mays actually did say while he was alive. That's not edited in any capacity. The you shitting me? That was real. That was not an edit. Alright, so this is the next residential building, and this one's gonna get a tad more complicated because I actually want a couple businesses on the first floor as well. You know how some buildings will be like they'll be zoned for mixed use development? Yeah, this is kind of one of the ideas I had. And I'm thinking we're gonna be a little bit more, we're gonna try to make this a little bit more of a, oh, hold on. Yeah, I'd say we're gonna try to make this a little bit more of a, you know, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just trying to breathe and calm down. Yeah, but, some people are, like, I can clearly see some peeps are getting a little... Oh my god, what's the right word? Okay, we're gonna have 4 businesses here, not 2. Okay. Well, 3 businesses, because we have to have an entry point into the, What happened to Amy? What do you mean what happened to Amy? I don't see anything bad happening. I don't know what's going on. What does you shitting me even do? Don't tell me that sound bit was too soft. Because I literally amplified every single one of those by 10 decibels. There we go. I literally amplified that by 10 decibels, and it should have worked. You know what? I think I have an idea. So what I'll do is I'll put 2 smaller businesses over here, and then we'll put, like, the larger one. Well, one of the apartment entrances has got to go over here, too. That's one of the other things. One of the apartment entrances has got to go over here. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, come on. It's these stupid torches. They're in, like, the perfect spot. These birthday candles are so perfectly placed. It's not even funny. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll do something similar, kind of like over here. We'll do that. Well, luckily only one of these is left. Wait, isn't, for the copper bullet hose? Yeah, now you're getting it, Neko. Now you're getting it. But if you're in the Discord, I can share some YouTube poops. Because I'm telling you, those things were hilarious. Like, I still remember when I first found Mark3611's content. Self-termination putty! The easy way to kill yourself? Like, it's like, excuse me, what the fuck? Billy, no, we do not endorse stuff like this. And also, Canadian Links, thank you for the £1 right there. Really do appreciate that. Meow. Gotta love that there, Links. Also, I did see your art in the Discord. I didn't have time to kind of like respond to it. I do love it, by the way, just so we're clear. Alright, so that looks good. We just got the interior for that building finished, and now we're gonna be building this building right here. So I'm thinking we go about 6 floors here. Well, actually, no, because we're closer to the airport. We might have to go 2. Yeah, because we're closer to where the airport's gonna be. I'll see you later there, Blaze. Didn't see you pop in over there. Yeah, you need a shit? Go to the shitting table. We got the shitting table now, everybody. No, it's not the crafting table, it's the crapping table. All because I called it the crapping table one time. Now it's the shitting table. I got more art on the go now. Nice, nice, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because what we're going to do is we're going to basically kind of like, you know, we're going to make these little pillars over here. Kind of like what we've been doing with all these other builds. And we're definitely doing a 2-floor build because we are way too close to the airport to do something like that. Way too close. So I might be able to get like the shell down here. I might actually be able to get that done this episode. I'm not going to try because we're supposed to wrap up in about 50 minutes for other commitments I do have. But hey, man. It does work. Oh yeah, and I also got to set up... Wait, didn't we already do that? Episode 10 tomorrow? I thought I already did. If not, I could redo the thumbnail. Because we'll have a much more updated look at it. Oh, we can also plan the airport, too. Oh, yeah, I remember that for Robot Chicken. There's a bunch of other stuff I remember for that show. That show was very messed up. And I love it for that. It's like if someone were to take Postal 2 and turn it into a TV show. There we go. There you go! Overflowing the magic toilet. And now the sewer company's complaining. Well, it's not my fault. I'm not the one that ate like 30 taco... I'm not the one that ate 25... Or is shitting 25 loads after eating Taco Bell. Hold on. It's supposed to be a command reference. Let's do it again. Let's see if this actually does work here. Let's see if if that's on cooldown, I'm gonna be sad, man. I'm gonna be sad if that shit's on cooldown. There you go. 25 times is another really good one. That's right, she'll be shitting over 25 loads. 25 loads of pure shitting. Who ate too many tacos? Cabled! Went to the magic toilet, just overflowed, and we're having a septic breakdown again! We got the world's shittiest swimming pool. This is gonna be $6,000 to fix! Not again! Also, did everybody hear that sound effect that played? Just making sure, because apparently some people are claiming it wasn't audible. Or at least the you shitting me one wasn't. There we go. Okay, there you go, table. Good. Kind of figured we were trolling. There we go. Yeah, Postal. I mean, I gotta play that game again at some point. We gotta get to episode 3. I think it is slated for... Well, actually, no, it's not slated for next week because it's been longer since we've streamed American Truck Simulator. So I do want to get that done at some point next week. I'm just hopeful right now that Adam can kind of get me out of this mess right about now. Because it sounds like we got a major disaster on the way in terms of ISP stuff. So... And luckily, I was able to get advanced warning. So that's good news at least. There we go. Look, I'm gay! Look at me! And so, yes, I figured I'd reference the cat meme. That one cat that just said, look, I'm gay! It's like, we know! Bah! Yes, Spruce Log. Also, thank you so much for the hydrate. I'm gonna refund every other research or request there, because I am not sure. I just realized I've lagged behind. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Sometimes your ISP will do that, man. Your internet will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, they just finished installing fiber in the area, or at least they're a few days out from finishing it. And they're sending flyers. The problem is, you know, The person in charge, she's gonna have, like, we're just gonna call her Karen Senior. She's gonna have absolutely no patience. And we're gonna get on the fiber, and then it's immediately gonna be down and limping within a matter of hours. I already can see it coming a mile away. They'll have like a 3-week outage. And last time I brought this up as a concern, it's like, well, this costs me money when this happens, because this is kind of my full-time job, right? Our response is like, you know, well, you can go work at Subway. Like, gee, thanks for telling me my only purpose in life is to be a walking coupon code there. God, I do not come from a supportive environment. I know I bring it up way too much, but trust me, it bothers me a lot. Because I still remember the hostile work environment I was at that pizza place, which I will be recreating at some point in The Sims 4 and possibly The Sims 2 as well. Posture check, there we go. Drinks all the soda, oh my god, no. But yeah, I was in like an incredibly hostile work environment. Like, and mind you, my family, they're sitting there. They know they're the only people that can help me out of it. So what do? We turn into loan sharks, and we basically say, okay, we'll help you get out of there, but only if you agree to our twisted demands. So basically, I was only getting out of there if I agreed to hand these people everything they wanted. All right, who's doing? And trust me, they did not have good plans for me. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Being a YouTuber, being a pan-furry femboy, among other things, that was not in the cards for me. I don't give a fuck as long as my messages are seen and responded. Yeah, and plus there are stream archives too, so if you want to go back and watch every other episode there, you absolutely can. Alright, whoever's doing that, this game automatically saves. I believe like every 45 seconds it automatically saves, so I don't know how to help you there. Nor do I know who's doing that, so I can't refund you either. There we go. Obviously, those commands are a lot more useful, though, if I'm playing, like, SimCity 4, because anyone who's ever around when I play that game in particular knows that game likes to crash a lot. Yeah, you did the exclamation save. Well, I can't refund that because, well, this game automatically saves. There we go. There we go. I mean, it's like, what, 10 coins? It's not that bad. There we go. Although I do recommend spending your coins as quickly as possible, because there is an economy reset incoming, too. I should point that out. There we go. Oh, and I just realized we also have to get to Foxxo grad for Big Boss, too. We gotta do that for him as well. Alright, you little... I need to get wood. Exactly. Quote 383. We gotta get wood for a crafting table, too. There we go. And bear in mind, we are going to be here again tomorrow. We're going to be in Brixonville on Sunday, though. That's the city building project we got going. Also, you don't need to know where the name for that city came from. It was Senko's idea, but I knew about the game she was referencing beforehand. It was the Nine-Tailed Arsonist's idea. It was her idea, not mine. Not being a perp, but I saw the heart gem on your skirt. That's kind of cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, is that a heart gem? I think that's actually a Techno Sugar Creations button. I'm gonna double check that actually now. I'm gonna double check that. Oh no, that is a heart with a comma. I feel like the symbolism is, there is a kind of symbol there. But yeah, I kind of understand, man. Plus, I've had people try to flip my skirt before too, so. Speed camera. Oh my god, who did that quote? Speed cameras. Oh my god. Thanks for my daily reminder. We need to fix Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm still trying to figure out why the game keeps crashing when I try to install mods. I have this image I found somewhere looking for furry comics as a black dragon and he's holding hands with... Oh, wow. Sabrina? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's gotta be Tabitha. No, too young. Come on, man. Dehydrate, I know. Okay, I've already done it. There we go. Because if you're talking about the younger skunk from the Sabrina comics, that would be Sabrina's younger sister, Tabitha. And I'm pretty sure pretty sure there's a reason why no one does that kind of art there. At least with that character. No, that's illegal. That is very illegal. There we go. Fucking cute. Oh, thank you. Alright, so I've got that down, and then we got a second floor we gotta do. We also gotta, like, strip some of these, logs, too. That's gonna be another thing we're gonna have to do. I'm thinking we also do kind of like the same thing we did over there with the diorite, because I think that did look pretty cool. And then one of these, builds is gonna be for the actual, like, you know... I thought I saw Herobrine there, but no, that's my, self-termination prevention part. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. It's like, bro, no. Alright, so I'm gonna grab 4 of those there. There we go, that's good. And then we're gonna try to strip some of these oak logs down so they can match the aesthetic a tad better. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna try to get this shell as close as I can to done. Now that I know it's possible, I will do my best. As long as I know it's possible, I will do my best to get something like this down. There we go. Although, I don't think we're gonna be... I just realized the roof is gonna be a pain in the ass. Because of how big the roof... Well, actually, no, because the roof's gonna be flat. Because otherwise, it wouldn't be suitable to be near an airport. And honestly, I feel like it'd be better if we made the second floor offices, too. Because then it could actually be closer to an airport without really much worry. Because otherwise, there'd be noise complaints from all the Elytras. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out how to best manage this. There we go. Also, bear in mind, I do plan on having, like, a shopping mall instead of, like, a market, too. That is something I do want to point out. There we go. I'm gonna do this over here. Aha! And then we should be able to get this down. Yes! Okay, perfect. Okay, so we got all that stripped. All the logs are naked. Put some damn clothes on. I'm just really upset with Sprite now. Vanilla Frost? Oh, great. Now I gotta try that. Great, now I gotta do it. Now I gotta actually look into that Vanilla Frost flavor. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. And then we gotta make sure that this all kind of gets through. Oh, I just realized something. This area is actually due for another wall. There we go. Although, luckily, it doesn't look like we're going to have to do anything further over here. I will have to, don't get your hopes up. I won't. If it's AI, I've already got a kitty made I could totally go after. Yeah, and that just plays a sound. That literally just plays a sound table. That's the whole point of that command. There we go. Trust me, if it's AI, we got a kitty made who will go after them pretty heavily for that. Trust me when I say that right here and now. Okay, I think we're going to put the entry point to the apartment kind of like over here. So that also means we're going to need, like, you know, some ladder space. There we go. And you already know the rules. We're going to do this here too. Why not? No. Stop it. No. Do not mourn for Brad. Stop it. We're going to sell his body for profit. Yeah, I might have to amplify that, although bear in mind, too, we are on kind of like a temporary version of the overlay right now. We're not going to be on here permanently. Oh, that's my mob drop chest. My bad on that. That's a temporary mob drop chest until I can get a military base going. So I can get a military base going. Once I'm able to get that going, we will definitely have something a lot nicer. Bah! There we go. That looks good. And then we will do this over here. Also, I might try to stream SimCity 4 this week because there are some issues I'm currently having right now. That's not what that's supposed to do. It could be because it's not amplified, but we're on a temporary setup right now. We're on a temporary setup. Alright, so I think I'm going to do this, and then we're going to grab some diorite, too. That's going to be my plan. And then I think at the top, I did a layer of, like, you know, deep slate brick. I think that's what I'll do. Also, Yasha, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Well, welcome back, I should say. There we go. And then after this, we got to make sure that the diorite's down, too. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna ignore that. And also, this isn't my only outfit. Trust me when I say that right now. There we go. Also, I feel like, oh my god, I think I just hatched an idea. Government building over here. We could have, like, the lawmaker building over here for the Empire, too. So that could be where the legislators are. That'd be kind of genius. At this point, I think this outfit's more of a symbol of I will keep fighting. I'm doing pretty good. Although the original reason I got this outfit was, something I'd rather not talk about. He has multiple outfits for the strip. Yeah, thank you. Many of which are really cutesy femboy outfits. Just don't ask me to lift the dress or my skirt. Just don't ask me to do that. Wait, what happened to membership? I think your gift membership expired. There we go. Although, I do have another wave I could throw out if I really want to. The tree farm is going to definitely be a pain for anyone living in this unit. That's going to be a pain. Okay, I should probably eat another gapple. There we go. Look at that! There we go. 1, 2, 3. You know what? As a reward for those who stuck it out, hold on. I'm gonna split it. Hold on, so we're gonna, oh, I can't. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. I can get 5 of them here, and then the other 5 here. We'll do that. There you go. This is your reward, by the way. This is your reward, by the way, for those who kind of, like, basically anyone who stuck it out during the rough times we were going through previously, there's your reward right there. There we go. That is going to get annoying really quickly. Please do not play again. There we go. Yeah, there you go, Tucker. There you go. See, right there. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, by the way. And I do apologize for any messages I might have missed during all that. Yeah, don't fuck your PC, guys. Don't do that. Trust me, there's a very good reason why you don't want to do that. There we go. There we go. Wait, I have a 4-tail? Yeah, the membership, I believe, goes all the way up to 9 tails. Although I'm considering adding in special badges, but beyond that point. Like, maybe like a special badge for members beyond that point. That would be pretty cool, actually. Wait a minute. Oh, wow, I have a lot more wood than I thought I did. Okay, fantastic. Hello? Can we, like, not, buddy? There we go. And then we're gonna do this over here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. And then we'll do this. 2, 3, and then there we go. Yeah, I think my goal, my primary focus here is going to be, yeah, exactly. The USB slots are for USB devices only. Not, you get the, not your floppy. You know what? That's perfect. The USB slots, the computer slots are for devices only, not your floppy, okay? Not your floppy. Also, let go of my floppy. Why are you making it so hard? Here's a photo I have on my photo library. It's a channel thumbnail. Ah. Oh, it's all good. It's all good there, Vlad. It's just, that's kind of my, like, I thought about, because I thought that was meant to say something significantly worse. There is a reason why I have this outfit, but it ended up, like, you know, not being the reason. Like, there's a whole convoluted story as to why this outfit even became a thing. There's a whole convoluted story. Also, welcome back there, William. Foxy, how do I redeem it? How do you redeem what? Oh. Wait, I think the gift membership automatically redeems, does it not? Does it not automatically redeem, everyone? Okay, so that looks good, and then what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna grab a ladder. Let's take out this bird while we're here, too, why not? Also, Araf, welcome back! It has been ages, hasn't it? Still have yet to get a few other things fixed, and we still gotta get your potion shop done, don't we? Even though the redeem board reset at some point. I still do remember that, so definitely gonna try to get on that as quickly as I can. There we go. Aha! Anytime I hear convoluted, it makes my brain, I don't know what you're talking about there. Alright, so, we are going to need some ladders here. We got the airport over there. I could also put the potion shop in the airport, but I think I want to put it near, too. Because I don't want to put, like, a potion shop in the airport. And also, the university is supposed to have a bunch of potion-related stuff as well, too, I should point out. How's it going? Moved out? Yeah, getting ready to. I've got a friend getting ready to come take my tails away from this situation. He's got a lot of stuff working against him, unfortunately. Immediate family has heard about it, and the cold shoulder has started to come in. But other than that, I don't expect any resistance. It'll get to me next week, though, especially with an impatient ISP switch potentially incoming, which means service will be down and limping within hours. TAD, oh, the Amazing Digital, okay, now I see. Yeah, I don't really watch the Amazing Digital Circuits, it's not really my thing. There we go, and don't get me started on some of the Alpha Gate content we're getting out of that, too. 2007-24? Yeah, if I can actually get some momentum going there, I could totally play catch-up on that front there, Alaskan, so be careful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to turn anything into a competition right now. I do know we hit 2K A-Rep while you were away, and there's a few other games I gotta figure out as well, too. I gotta still figure out ETS, too. Every single time I try to mod the game, it crashes. And I don't know what's going on. For those who don't know, I'm trying to install like a 7-continent map. So basically every single continent, including Antarctica, because I thought it'd be kind of fun to drive and crash through McMurdo Station. Yeah, I think you have to gift it to me because it's not working. Well, I ran out of memberships to gift, you genius. I don't know what's bugged. I don't know what's breaking right now. You two need to control... Oh, God, that too. Who did that quote? Don't remind me of, Glaceon and Leafeon shitting themselves constantly. There we go. I just need a crafting table. I don't care where I get the crafting bench from. I just need it. Damn it. Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. So we got some ladders. And then we're going to be ready to start on the second floor very soon. At least I hope. We still got about 30 minutes to finish the shell of this building. I was not expecting to be here today, so bear that in mind. Oh, God. Yeah, that'll be them in any truck simulator game I play. Dude, they were stinking up my freaking, my truck during the Dalton Highway stream. It actually, oh my God, it actually smelled horrible. I'm telling you, mustard gas is nothing compared to a Glaceon fart. SFX is still a command. Yeah, SFX will be a command even once we get off of Windows. Even once we get off of Windows, that'll be a command, because we are working on switching to Linux, too. Linux is going to be the third part of the triple lock system that I'm using to keep myself protected until Adam can arrive. And also, if you're wondering, even when I do get out of here, I'm still going to keep those bars at the top as well, because I want to, like, limit the amount of time he's on the front lines of any potential conflict. That is something I do want to point out. We need to limit that. There we go, that looks good. Ah, yes, and the memes, too. Yeah, that's the thing. YTP actually got some upgrades, too. I should point that out. And I do got to get back onto ATS. I do have plans to do that this week because we do have, like, you know, a lot of... It's been a long time since we got that game. I also got Water Park Simulator and Supermarket Simulator both fixed as well, so that is fantastic on top. I do have an older version of Water Park Simulator. It took quite a few tries to get that running, but I think I might be able to do it on Linux as well. Apparently, FNX got an update, and I didn't know about it, so that's fun. I'll have to test it on my other drive, or my other computer, because I do have a secondary device that I have Linux installed on. I am installing a backup device, just in case the 3 locks I have are broken, it doesn't just instantly decimate a stream. Yeah, I'm coming ready this time around, everyone. I'm coming ready. There we go. Fox, I'm feeling better. There we go. They aren't working. What do you mean they're not working? What? Oh, the cooldowns. Yeah. I think it might be the cooldowns because they are kind of like, they work a little bit differently now because some people kept spamming them, unfortunately. So I had to implement some very strict cooldown rules. There we go. That looks beautiful. I like that. Foxy's gonna stream on the beach. Dude, I still need to make the itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini needs to be a thing IRL too. And you already know what other side of content that's gonna be for mainly. There we go. How can I check my Kitsune coins? It's the same as it's always been. Although, bear in mind, there is a potential economy reset incoming for Kitsune coins as well in the near future. Should point that out. There we go. I think we might be able to get the shell of this build completed tonight. That is looking possible. That is looking very possible right now. Okay, so I'm gonna do that right there, and then we're gonna grab one more round. I shouldn't need that much more stone bricks. Okay, really? I'm not gonna get any closer with that. There we go. And bear in mind, I can't be streaming past 8 due to other commitments, too. Fucker is here, has 23,000 coins. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 more japples on that front. There we go. That is a flex. Also, sorry. That felt a little mean, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Feeling better thanks to you, Foxy? There we go, Amy. That's what I like to hear. I do my best. I do my best. There we go. I'm just glad we're breaking the damn losing streak. Like 4 in a row, and we're back to 0.500 on the year, and we have a chance to break past 0.500 tomorrow, too. And finish January, I think, 16? We're still going to count the Linux switch as a tie. I do want to point that out. We're still going to count the Linux switch as a tie. So it'll be, there's 30, so it'll be 16, 14, and 1 if we succeed tomorrow. 15, 15, and 1 is still considered 0.500 if I recall correctly. Hello? That's alright. We need to actually delete that and replace that with wall. That must be wall. We need to build wall. No, I'm not going to say a wall. It's just going to be wall. Oh, there we go, Aaron. That's what I like to say. But yeah, this is also going to be the first mixed-use development build. And there's only going to be 2 floors on it, too, because we are way too close to the airport to do anything taller. Even though the runway is supposed to go that way towards the ocean. That is the plan for the runway. So I could make this taller if I really wanted to. But since it's near an airport, it has to abide by a special guideline. Like, regardless, I think it's, like, more of a radius than where the runway is going. Trying to make this a little bit more realistic. Of course, you gotta love it, too. We have an airport, despite me saying that this would take place at some point between 476 and 1453. So don't ask why we have an airport. We just do, okay? Our emperor is a witch. Also, yes, I said witch, even though I'm a femboy. I know, the actual term is warlock. Do I give a shit? No. Dude, yeah, exactly. I still gotta do that right there. You can thank Bridget. That was her idea. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to be using this in the city. Also, Tucker, that had to be made mods only after people kept adding... Because some people that got gift memberships, they kept adding brain rot quotes. So I had to start making it a, I had to make it a moderator-only thing, unfortunately. I know. Some people genuinely will not let others have nice things. There we go. So we need this over here. I want to make that taller, but I know I kind of can't. I guess we got the Postal 2 Matt Muzak. Always a fun treat. Always a fun treat. There we go. Was gonna quote that, yes, I said widget. Oh, yeah. People were not using it for that. They were just adding random shit into the quote database, Tucker. That's what they were doing. Now, I can check and I can check the quote and add it if it's suitable for our purpose. Yeah, exactly, Lucario, exactly. You can always check the quote and add it. That actually is something you can do. Do we really have to get the freaking Postal 2, Matt Muzak? Yeah, Brain Rot makes me want to go Postal. That's all I'm going to say right now. Bear in mind, we're not doing that this coming week. It's going to be American Truck Simulator. I'm going to see if I can also look into fixing ATS2, even though it's been a massive pain in my ass. Oh my god, Tabled, no. Actually, someone made a parody of the Asgore song we were singing that I was singing in one stream. You don't drive it in my car right after a beer, right? Flying in my jet right after a beer. Hey, those trees, they look like 2 towers. You already know what towers are being talked about, so we don't even need to go any further there. Asgore did 9/11. That's all I'm gonna say on that one right now. That was quite the revelation. That was not what they taught me in school. I'm sorry, I had to. Quotes are meant to capture memorable moments of the stream. Yeah, exactly. If it gets a dramatic reaction or related to what's happening. Exactly. Hey, why did I fart it on? I didn't say 2 towers, though. Yeah, that was Asgore. Actually, in Postal 2, I can kill the person who actually did that IRL, like, you know, over and over and over again. Hey, Steel Team 6, I'm still waiting for my recruitment letter. Oh my god, seriously, if there's ever a draft, they better come calling. My experience alone would make me decorated. I'm sorry, I had to do that one. There we go, that looks good, let's do that. I will have to put a TW on that game when I go play it, though. There we go. There we go. It looks good. And then we'll do this. Aha! Just keep going. Just keep adding more. And then eventually we should be able to... I genuinely believe we can get the shell done today. Because this is a shorter building. We do got to bear that in mind because, unfortunately, we are near an airport. So we cannot build taller. That is still the tallest building in the city, but that probably won't remain for very long. There is supposed to be... Actually, I kind of want to do a monument as the centerpiece of the city. Kind of like how DC's got it, since, you know, we're supposed to be going for, like, an older architectural style anyway. There we go. Now, what would be more impressive is I could actually get the major details done. It's even funnier given that Asgore is king of the monsters in Undertale, so we draw parallels with the... Oh my god, that is crazy. Also, Monster, welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. And also, sorry for the lack of streams the past few days. We have been dealing with a lot. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Let's go ahead and lay down some of our birthday candles over here. I just don't want monsters spawning. Also, I'm trying to come up with ideas because I do want to get back into Mount Liquid in the next couple weeks. I'm trying to come up with ideas for the new version of the mall. I'm thinking we make the mall 2 stories because I expect a large chunk of both truckers and adventure tourists, and then have a few hotel options because they don't really... Like, a few choice hotel options because they don't really exist on the Dalton. They don't really exist, so that would make sense. Also, Zenzu got 1 month membership. You have to deal with me more now. Hey, man, Zenzu, you are fun to have around. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. And bear in mind, too, once this server does open, even for past members who received it on a gift, you'll still be able to join the server. So I do want to point that out. Higher tiers can invite their own friends if they really want to. Alright, so that... No, wrong. That's stupid. That's stinky. Let's go ahead and put this in over here. And also, Monster, thank you for, Is that a Twitch follow? That absolutely is. Thank you for following on the Twitch side. Welcome to Kitsune City over there. Hope you enjoy your stay here, as always. Alright, so that looks good. Okay, so we should be able to fit a little bit more in the inventory now. And then we're going to need some deep slate bricks. Probably a couple stacks of those. There we go. We're going to get the main shell structure. Yeah, I kind of figured that was you. Hey, what? I've already farted on once. Don't fart on me again. Oh my god, the amount of postal too, Muzak. Now we got the freaking bank Muzak. Yeah, it's called Muzak, apparently. I only recently learned that. Actually, no, apparently, I learned that, like, back in 2015 that it was called Muzak. We'll worry about that later. What's a shader pack? Hold on. It's a ray tracing shader, so it only works for NVIDIA graphics cards. I'm actually shocked this even worked on Linux when I was first testing that. Hold on. Where is it? Video settings, shader packs. SD, Sonic Ether's unbelievable, and then it's PTGI HRR Test 2.1. That's the shader pack I'm using. And you do need an NVIDIA RTX graphics card in order to use this, so if you don't got one, I am really sorry. I should have grabbed some glass, too. I know it's not that big of a deal, but I should have grabbed some freaking glass! Without the GL. Actually, I grab ass all the time. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's a path tracing shader. That's why it looks really good. Actually, in the voice call tonight, I might try to do, like, Greenfield. I might actually try to explore that map a little bit again. Why is quote 155 allowed, but Tucker's quote isn't? I don't know. I guess no one ever got around to Tucker's quote on that one. Also, the only reason, like... Oh my god. You're making me want to play Postal 2, man. You're making me want to play Postal again. Ever thought of implementing donation alerts? I actually did, A-Rep. I think one played earlier today. Or are you talking about something else entirely? Like implementing donation alerts? I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that, because I do have some via Streamlabs. Like if you were to super chat, which you probably... I don't think you can right now. Can someone resend... Yeah, if someone could resend Tucker's quote, that would really be helpful in getting it in there. Because actually, he did have a good one. I won't lie. And again, the only reason he couldn't add it himself was brain rot. A bunch of little kids kept trying to add brain rot quotes, and I had to put a stop to it. I know, a little bit of a nuclear option, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright. There we go, that looks good. And Amy redeeming a hydrate. Thank you so much for that, Amy. God, I I gotta love the way that this is turning out. You can even see the future airport. Yeah, that was becoming a problem to the point where I had to do that. Oh my god, I flew into bed successfully! Oh, meme alerts, like GIFs and whatnot. Yeah, I could probably do that via, I believe, like streamer.bot. There is probably a way I could do that in Linux. I'm probably not going to add that sort of thing there, AREP, until I actually get the switch to Linux done. And then I'll have a triple lock system. Also, I'm thinking about upgrading those smokestacks with hay bales. I'm not even going to sugarcoat that. Flying in my plane right after... Oh my god, that'd be a flight simulator. Hey, those trees are shaped like 2 towers. Oh my god, that's Gorkin 911. That's almost how that one. I am so getting demonetized for that line, and I already know it. You know what? It's worth it. AI is so irritating. Oh, actually, guess whose family tried to talk him into taking a... I know I said this earlier on the stream, but some people are just tuning in. Guess whose family actually tried to talk him into taking an AI, like, prompt architect position. $90,000 to $100,000 a year. Hey, why'd I get farted on? But, like, yeah, I'm not taking it there, Zenzu. I'm not taking it. I'm not stupid. But 90 to 100K a year, so I'm like, okay, there's got to be another catch. Well, it turns out there's no remote positions on it available, so I have to relocate to the opposite end of the country. And on top of that, too, I'm like 99% sure AI prompt architects are not allowed to have any form of social media due to the secretive nature of their work. So, oh, and did I also forget to mention I probably get laid off after 3 years, too, because as AI prompt models, they get a little bit better. There's actually going to be less of a need for prompt architects in the future. Yeah, so I'm selling this channel in that situation for basically, like, at most $300,000 lifetime. So, hard no on that front. Also, I see you there, Zenzu. I see you there. Foxy, you gotta add it. I mean, if someone already did... Alright, Table, that's getting it. You're kind of pushing it. I'm not gonna lie. I do agree that, Tucker's quote does need to be added. I just really wish we didn't have so many people adding random shit into the quote DB. No quote for us, I guess. I don't know if Skunkario saw it. That's the problem. And honestly, I don't think Table's doing any good by, flooding the chat. Like, that's not really doing y'all any favors right now. Alright, so that's good. And then we're gonna need the slabs on the top floor. Alright, so that looks good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. I'm on the full screen YouTube. Ah, you're on the full screen. Okay, that might be, hindering as well. There we go. But yeah, I saw, Neko, she's like, yeah, hard pass on that. And I agree with her wholeheartedly. That is an incredibly stupid offer to get. Like, at least, if you're gonna, like, try to fuck me over, at least make it look possible for me to... That's basically my line on it. At least make it look like I can succeed. At least go the extra mile. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't tell me. Oh, there was definitively a, thing I was missing there. I'm gonna have to check every single one now. I'm rushing this. It's not good. There we go. And the funniest part, nobody even buys it because it's trash. That's the other thing, too. Hold on. I don't have enough bandwidth to have all 3. Oh, because you 2 are in the shorts. That might be why, it's not getting seen. You 2 are in the shorts feed. That might be why. But it significantly ruins visibility for everyone. What does? Nobody buys it because it's trash. AI 3D got good enough to generate slop levels of... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a hot minute here. Alright, so I've got that down. But yeah, I definitely am passing on that offer on account of I actually would like to be able to keep everything I've worked towards. Thank you very much. Alright, so we need a couple things right now over here. It's already 7:47. Alright. So we need to bring this in over here. A couple deep slate brick. And then a couple things I gotta do over here. We're gonna make a couple stacks of these. And then deep slate tiles. Ah, crap. That's gonna be a major... Well, actually, not really, because I can actually add in even more. I can add in more slots, and then that'll kind of solve that problem. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's easy enough, am I right? Yeah, because we're gonna need a lot more, slabs. There we go, and then we'll do this over here. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I'm actually, we've already got this part down, so I could kind of solve that problem right there. The other problem, though, yeah, we're going to worry about that in just a brief moment. Wait, what are we building? Second apartment complex. The one that's going to be closer to the airport. This might actually become the first apartment that a lot of new villagers live in. Alright, let's not annoy my mod team, thank you. Let's not do that. Okay, so if I recall, yeah, that's how I did it. Yeah, we're not going to be able to add anything, like, super detailed, super specific on the details, but I'm going to do my best to get this as close to done as I possibly can. Will there be a pretty pink cherry blossom? If I can find the right setup, I absolutely could probably pull that off. Bear in mind, I am on version 1.17 because of the seed that I'm using. Yeah, the seed that I'm using kind of prompts me to stay on 1.17, although I might update it to 1.18 once I'm able to get all the biomes discovered within 2K. That probably would not take very long for me. No! Although there's also mods that I have too, so that is something I do gotta worry about too. There we go. Don't let that be an example now. There we go. I could probably try my best at it, although I've already got pretty good build idea. No! That's going to be my biggest hindrance by far, and great. And then one of them, well, actually, that's on the right spot. The other one is the one that's not. Yeah, and then we got to put the trim kind of like on this side over here. It'll be perfect. 1.17. That's kind of an older version. Yeah, it's because it's the mods and the seed I use. The seed I use is considered historical. Although I'm kind of worried with all this Minecraft age verification crap going around, they might have to start removing older versions of the game. Especially because it's going to be on Java too. So I'm actually a little worried about that. We might not be able to play older versions of the game because a few politicians decided building a database of people was more important than archivism. Yeah, they're finally doing it, man. I think it was exclamation add quote or quote add. One of the two. I can't remember for the life of me which one it is. It might be quote add. There might also be a space. I'm not really sure. Yeah, they're adding it in Bedrock and Java, and it's basically for like chat features. But what I'm worried about is older versions of the game not being accessible because they wouldn't be able to add the same age verification stuff in there too. And Discord's even testing it outside of if I ever shut down the Discord server, it's because Discord added age verification outside of, what was it again? I'm trying to think right about now. They added age verification outside of the UK and Australia. They're already testing it in Canada and Austria, if I recall correctly, as well. Yeah, there is. You can do exclamation Discord. You can do that right now if you really want to join. There you go. There we go. Finally, we have some success. There we go. There we go. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to do this over here. I think we have more than... I could be wrong, but I think we got more than enough to finish this roof. Yeah, we're definitely going to be having some fun with this. And then we got the ceiling we got to worry about too. Although that should be an easy prospect. This is still very much under construction, by the way, I might add. I might try to get some floor planning down. And then I think we're going to try to see if we can get Arep's Potion Shop in this building, too. That is something we do got to do. So that'll definitely be in the cards for episode 10. 11 is where we're going to be focusing on the airport. That's going to be 11 right there. Wait, isn't there a piece missing back there? Yeah, that's for the ladder. That's for the ladder, because otherwise it wouldn't be possible to get up. Like a block and a half, it wouldn't be possible to get up. And bear in mind, we're also planning on adding a ceiling, so that's why there's a piece missing right now. Now, once we're able to get everything else down, we're probably good. We're probably clean. One's American, another European. Oh, yeah. You might have noticed it in the bottom right corner of the overlay, but we're using the European variant of the overlay, or the European variant of date formatting. That's usually how we do it there. It's usually how we do it. There is no quote 386 yet, though there is quote 400 ahead, and I'm working extra hard to make sure the quote database stays the way that it's supposed to. Like, I even sacrificed a lot of your coins to make that happen. You can think of it like a tax, if you will. You think life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7. That's my job, damn it. I would super chat, but I put all my money... Oh, nice. Dude, I gotta visit Montreal at some point, though, Tucker. I gotta do that at some point. Montreal. Because they've got, like, some really interesting stuff over there. And in fact, I'll see if I can find the link to the documentary on YouTube, but in most unique McDonald's, Quebec or Montreal, they actually have a McDonald's that is basically like serving chocolate mousse. It's like, oh my god, the McCafe, like it sounds heavenly over there. I said 400, but it showed 366. That's because there's no 400 in the database yet. There is no 400, there's no quote number 400. We do need to remove the 400 from that. You should visit Nova Scotia and go to Peggy's Cove. Oh, that actually be a pretty fun one. I do want to travel internationally. Wait, is it linked to the YouTube channel? Discord? No, it's not. You just do exclamation Discord. Your time's running out, damn it. Not the Quebec. I mean, I do hear it's pretty nice. And on top of that, too, let's not be mean here. Straw Bunny's boyfriend is from that area. Or, sorry, boyfriend, my mistake. Fiance. Or even try real... Oh my god, some people actually do suggest that. I think the gravy would be a turn-off here, unfortunately. Alright, so we got this roof going up over here. I might be able to squeeze the ceiling for the second floor in there too, but the details are probably going to be done off camera. That's probably going to have to happen. So I might not be able to get the episode 10 thumbnail ready immediately. Well, I'm going to try to get the episode 10 thumbnail ready immediately, because I kind of have to, but still, man. And now we got the soundtrack that makes me think about fingies. I added insert this weird-ass thing here to Minecraft. No, really, I'm telling you, man, that modder is just crazy. He's just crazy. Fingy's crazy. Probably get to sleep, too. In the game, not IRL. I don't go to bed until 6 in the morning. I party all night, damn it. That's what I do. Yeah, there you go. I added lobotomy to Minecraft. I added execution to Minecraft. It's not being a meme. Quebec is an international meme. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because we're not going to have enough time for all the fancy little details. That's fine. We can do that tomorrow. Because we're going to be here or there as well. We're going to be there. We're going to be in this map then as well. I might not even have enough slabs to finish the roof. And then obviously episode 11, you know damn well, possibly even tomorrow we'll be starting the airport. I might plan that at some point. No! Now I gotta kill myself to get the slab back. Ow. Oh god, no. That sounds like something Fingies would do, and that sounds like a mod J-Schlatt would play. I added. There you go. Thank you to whoever did that. Although the overlay should not have duplicated that. That should not have happened. There we go. Yeah, just exclamation Discord. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Wait, Fingies actually added India to Minecraft? Well, there is someone trying to build the Earth on a 1-to-1 Pipit FTS. That's who I'm thinking of. I would imagine they have a lot of 1-to-1 India done, though. I know they've got a lot of New York City and a few other things. I'm joining that there may be some gay chaos. Dude, there's a whole ass basement where that can be unleashed as much as you want there. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough time for anything beyond, like, what we have right now. So it's down to this stack and a half right about now. But after this, like, I'm gonna be bringing in the first villagers, too. We're gonna bring them in, and you guys will see it. We'll even... Actually, we should name them after viewers, too. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. There we go. That'd be... I don't know. What do you guys think of that idea? There we go. There we go. It looks good. Aha. Yeah, we're not going to have enough time to finish this off. I already know it. But I'm going to try to at least get the roof done. This is still very much under construction. This is very much under construction. There we go. I think we already did, Tucker. We already did. Alright, I'm gonna get this roof done, and then that's where I'll probably wrap it up the stream. Bear in mind, I wasn't even planning on being on that building today. That was something that ended up happening completely by accident. We'll probably need more deep slate slabs anyway. There we go. No, we're getting around to the end of the stream, like the time where I would normally do it. But we'll be back tomorrow. We always are. I always do my best. I'm just happy to break the losing streak right about now, chat. I'm happy to break it, but I cannot stream 24/7. I kind of have to type them all manually. Yeah, and on a phone, that could actually be a bit of a pain in the ass. And not in the good, harder daddy please way. No, I'm talking in the super painful way. Wait, did I just say that on stream? Oh, crap. I should not have done that. Wait. Oh, right. Send it in Discord so I can at least copy it. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Because that quote's already... If you're thinking, like, that's already been added, yeah. Because I feel like we already got to that there, Tucker. Alright, so that looks good. Aha. But yeah, I'm not going to be live 24/7. Although I am debating still right now longer streams. We're kind of waiting to see if that'll end up being a necessity or not. I did it. I did it. The city's coming along beautifully right now. Now it's actually starting to look proper. It's actually starting to look like something I'd actually be willing to call a city. Bear in mind, this is supposed to be the capital of an empire, too. So, that is something I do want to point out. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the shutdown screen over here. Necessity for mental health, too. Hey, why did I get farted on? But anyways, we are going to be live tomorrow once again with some MixerCraft. And then on Sunday... new schedule structure kicks in, so we're going to be on Brixtonville, and obviously there's a lot of stuff right about now. Oh my god, that gets added as a quote here. Are you kidding me, man? But anyways, that's going to just about do it for this stream. If you did go on to enjoy, you know what to do. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, bye for now, and have a great day or night, no matter where in the world you may be. Shutdown sound commencing now.